day. From Los Angeles, California,
the first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Rams set to go to work on offense, and they're led by a man who topped the 50,000-yard mark in passing for his career a season ago. In year 15 now, here's Matthew Stafford.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. First run now for Kyron Williams. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 17 carries, 59 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA. Evans running behind center. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Now they'll send Kupp in motion right. They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. You look at this Niner defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. They go back to the ground with Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Niners Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's revelation, Brock Purdy, who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
There weren't many bigger stories last season than Purdy, who's officially the most famous Mr. Irrelevant of all time. Won each of his first 5 starts and almost guided his team to a Super Bowl. He's really forced the team to reevaluate its plans at quarterback because he looks like the real deal.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Purdy off the play fake. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Play action. Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They run it again with Williams. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Oh, he brings it in off the deflection. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. On the Jets sweep, this is Eskridge. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll go underneath here to Evans. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down. To throw is Stafford. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now it's Stafford. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Niners are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Now Stafford.
Connecting with Kupp here on the out route.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Now Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Stafford.
To the right side and complete to Atwell.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Throwing again is Stafford. His pass caught at the 4. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams have taken the lead.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here. One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the... That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Moody good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've hit halftime all even. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. On 1st down, Stafford here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
And that one complete downfield to Cup.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that one on the rookie, Charles, maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times we talk about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head and make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there? When you're a pass rusher, you have to know when the ball is gone and make sure you don't hit the quarterback afterward. I know he's trying to make a play, but that time, he ends up drawing the flag.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Back to throw, Stafford. Over the middle to Evans.
And the Rams are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll run here with Evans.
And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Evans going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Stafford on third and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Tutu Atwell.
His second touchdown on the season.
And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And we are tied at 21. That time a 9-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Purdy's throw there, taken in by Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Play action. Now Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
They go play action here. Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell. He'll get it inside the 20.
And down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he stopped immediately there. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Stafford. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Stafford now to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. A give up the middle to Evans.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Open man, he's got Atwell.
And And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford.
That's caught. Davis Allen.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down.
Oh, and nearly intercepted, but he got correct, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
Stafford
has an open man. It's
and he loses here at the 23-yard line. Desperation for Stafford on 4th down. That's good.
And he's going to get 1st down. So that's good for sure. They get first and big time.
Huge play at this point in the game. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
3rd down goal coming up here.
It's a shot of release. This will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
We're on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. They kept it in the air on 4th, Charles. They ran on 1st and 2nd down, tried it through the air on 3rd and 4th. Couldn't come away with anything on 4th and goal.
And remember, in these situations, the field is really condensed. Everything is squeezed tight. So as it...
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call. And
the Rams are going to go ahead and use the first of their timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
the fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll run again.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And out will come the offense as they take over.
So now Stafford and the Rams
down 28-21. A little under 40 seconds to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Now Stafford.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down.
Stafford now to throw.
Pass complete to Robinson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw.
Into the hands of Skoranek.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now one more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Well, we've seen it happen before. How about Aaron Rodgers throughout his career? He seems to pull it off about every other week. But if I'm the defense, I'm rushing the quarterback and making him move away from his throwing arm. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it downfield.
It all came down to one final jump ball on the Hail Mary, but partner, the defense was ready, able to force it to be incomplete. Ball game over.
Look, let's face it, everybody wants to work the ball in closer and take a more high-percentage pass to try and tie the game. But the Hail Mary, that's what they had to work with. And now they're just hoping that their jumpers can get up higher and are stronger than the defenders. Not the case in this instance. They end up losing the game.
So for San Francisco,